Hi, this is Julie from Prairie Junction Quilt Shop in Cozad, Nebraska. I'd like to talk to you today about this fun new line of fabric from Riley Blake's called Fireworks and Freedom. It's designed by Bella Boulevard and it just arrived and it's been really popular. It's a fun summer line. There's the cute little red pickup trucks that continue to be very popular. There's some plaids, some fireworks, lots of stars, and lots of fun summer motifs from pinwheels to watermelon to firecrackers. So it's a really versatile line that you can use to create projects for summer decor all summer long. It's been a really popular line that I've seen on lots of social media accounts that I follow. And one of my favorite parts of the line is this pillow panel. So I have 4 different pillows made up, and they're from this printed panel of fabric. It's a 1-yard panel, and it's actually called a placemat panel. So you could sure use it to make placemats for your table as well. They're very generous, so they would be great outside on your big picnic table. It would be lots of fun for little small wall hangings. They would be easy to make. I can see using these to make a big tote bag for all your summer travels as well. The pillow panels, we've written up some little directions for those that you can get with the kit, or if you buy a pillow panel, just let us know you'd like some directions. What I did was I sandwiched a rectangle of the pillow panel with a piece of thin cotton batting. We like to use Hobbs's heirloom cotton. And then I sandwiched it also with an underlining fabric. You could use muslin, a Bella solid. It's really not going to show at all. So if you have scraps you'd like to use up, that's a great place to use those as well. So I made a little sandwich of those. And then I quilted some details. If you can see, I just did a little stitching on this particular one around the truck, just to give it a little bit of body and dimension and stabilize it as well. And then I did a quick envelope back to make that pillow. So the pillow panels themselves are about 18 by 20 inches. So I left 2 of them at the full size, and then 2 of them I cut down to about 16.5 inches so that they would fit a 16-inch pre-made pillow form. And I just trimmed those up a little bit so they would be a little smaller and offer a little contrast. The 2 larger pillows, I made my own pillow out of just a Bella solid, and I stuffed it with just some fiber fill. So lots of different options. You could make them all the larger size or make a couple of them smaller for variety too. We also have charm packs from this collection. Riley Blake calls those 5-inch stackers. So they're the 5-inch pre-cut squares. And this little project here is actually a Prairie Point Junction exclusive. It's called our Prairie Charm Table Topper. And it's one we've done many times over. It's a great one to showcase some seasonal charm packs that you might have in your collection. So it actually takes 2 sets of the 5-inch squares, and you'll sew some together to make the center. And then you'll notice there's some cute little prairie points around the edge, which are actually the namesake of our store. If you haven't made a prairie point before, we take the 5-inch square, fold it in half diagonally and press it, and then we fold it in half diagonally again and press it, and it makes these cute little triangles. And then this project, it doesn't have binding on it. Once you complete the top, you sandwich it together with your backing, and then you'll baste your prairie points onto the edge of the top of your runner. And then once you sandwich those together, stitch around the edges and turn it inside out, your prairie points are encased in that edge, and then they stick out along the edge and add a little decorative border to your project. So it's really fun for summer, kind of reinforces that whole fireworks kind of attitude. So we hope you'll love that. Some other projects that we're seeing made out of this Fireworks and Freedom line are this darling Let Freedom Ring pattern by Primrose Quilts. And if you go to Primrose Quilt's website, she's actually hosting a sew-along for this project. So it's perfect timing for you. We've got some kits put together of that. If that's a project that you're interested in doing either on your own or as the sew-along, you'll want to go ahead and get your kit ordered pretty quickly. We expect that this fabric line will move very fast with as popular as it's been already. So we don't want you to miss out on that. If you're interested in that project, you can find those kits on our website. And a couple other Primrose Quilts patterns that we really love that would be great for this fabric line as well. This one's called the Flip Side, and it's fat quarter friendly, and she has 3 different size options on that pattern. There is a baby, a throw, and a twin size project. So once again, it uses fat quarters. So that would be darling in this fabric line, or any little fun kids fabric line you have would be very sweet as well. And then this quilt here is called Starbound, and it actually takes 4 of the 5-inch stackers or charm packs, and that quilt finishes at 78 inches square. So it's a nice generous size. Would be fun for cuddling out on the porch swing this summer, that I can really see it out of this Fireworks and Freedom fabric line as well. So hopefully we've gotten you inspired with our Fireworks and Freedom fabric collection, and you can find everything that we talked about today on our website at prairiepointjunction.com. Thanks for joining us.